I'm Tarot Oracle, and this is a reading for LS. We have read for LS before. LS is the one that is living in her mother-in-law's place, and I assume that's a financial thing because LS has also emailed me about questions about the financial situation, and she's looking for a job and not too happy with the relationship since she's living with his mom and things like that. So seems to be a lot of drama involved there. So also asked me a direct question if she should leave her husband or something. I can't really answer that. There's a lot of legal issues with me telling you any advice on that kind of crap. So let's not do that. Instead, let's look at your relationship. So everything seems to be around men and money. That's basically most of the questions that I get from her. So let's take a look at it. Men and money. I should make a new YouTube channel called Dudes and Cash. Have like a Dudes and Cash reading, because that is definitely, oh Jesus. I have a cold, by the way, so if I sniff, that's why. And if it sounds like when I sniff that I have a cold, it is because indeed I do have a cold. Thank you for this weather being like negative 1,000 degrees and getting me sick. That's wonderful. That's great. That's going to be 70 degrees next week. All right, so we have a oracle card. What did we get? We got 42 increase. We got sharing, reaping rewards, overflow, expansion, flowering, encouragement, fertile ground, and abundance. Basically, it looks like that you have that coming. Basically, increase. So you have an increase coming. So as far as dudes and money is concerned, that's the general question here. We have an increase. I don't know, one or both. Could be either, or it could be both. All right. Definitely have two solemn cards in a row here. We have the Four of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Knight of Cups, and the High Priestess. So who's the Knight of Cups? Let's pull another card here. Is that a new guy, or is that your existing guy? So we'll sniff, and then we'll find out. This is the Tarot Sniffles. All right, the Magician. All right, so I'm going to assume it's a new person. You have a new individual that is incoming that could be interesting. So it looks like you're going to meet a new individual. So I know you asked about different jobs and whatnot, and my reading was late, so you didn't get the one job you applied for, and you applied for another job. So I'm just going to give you a general reading, I guess, part one on relationship. The relationship is going to increase, sharing, reaping rewards, overflow, expansion. It looks like that you have a increase in happiness in a relationship. So it could be this relationship, could be another relationship. So the Four of Cups is sort of a lonely card. It looks like you have a lonely period incoming, and the loneliness is sort of rejecting. I think this is the one where he's rejecting all of this stuff, but he's sort of out on an island. It looks more like a hermit, not doing too good, not handling the situation well, and things like that. So you definitely have that feeling as in regards to the Four of Cups. Six of Swords again is another journey, which is very solemn. It's kind of down mood, and it's you do have somebody there with you. So you definitely, I think I actually had that card on the other reading that I had for you. So you definitely have a period of an aloneness or alone feeling type thing, along with a journey, along with meeting someone that's interesting. The Magician, definitely sort of a master at what he does and type thing. So this could be your current husband, this could be someone new, this could be a friend. I'm not saying you'll find a new man, I'm just saying that you have the Knight of Cups incoming, which is somebody who's going to be a little more in tune with your emotional needs and things like that. So it could be your husband gets in tune with your emotional needs. Maybe you have some open communication with him and get an understanding with him that you need a little more than you're getting. But definitely your emotional needs will be met soon, and be met by somebody who's a master of what he does. So he's definitely good at what he does and things like that. Probably he doesn't sniff as much as me. All right, the High Priestess means that you're coming into a stage in your relationships that to where it's going to be a little more peaceful, and you're going to be able to find yourself a little bit more, and you're going to be a little happier than you are now. So definitely you have this solemn period of feeling alone, along with a trip, along with getting a little more of your emotional needs met, because obviously it doesn't sound like that they're being met. So it seems like that's going to resolve itself, and then everything will work out. So as far as will everything work out? Yes, everything will work out. Will it be with your husband or somebody else? Again, I don't know. It just looks like that you definitely have an increase in your emotional happiness, or an increase in your emotional connection with men. So you have the man there, you have the magician man there, and we seem to have this theme over here. And then we get to the high priestess again, which is sort of a self-reflection type thing, looking out and looking in at the same time, and getting a little better handle on all the emotional components that are not there now. So let's go with the job stuff. So you will have a trip. Kind of interested to see what's going on with the trip. It looks like that the trip has absolutely what? So it looks like a new job. So I know you're applying for a bunch of different jobs, so it seems like you're just doing nonstop applying. So what I'll just say is you do a definite search. I'll wrap this up here. Your searches come out. I know you're applying for a bunch of different stuff. You will find something. It will be something Page of Pentacles, where you're not going to get paid as much as you want, but you're going to have a little increase in happiness. It's going to be sort of a new job, something new that you haven't really done before, as well as we have the King of Swords, where it's going to be sort of a delicate situation where you're not really sure about your stability. The Humpty Dumpty being on the wall is not very stable. You're not really sure about your stability. It's not something that's going to be long term, so it could be something like you're talking about where you get a job on a temporary basis. So it's a temporary basis job, not big on the stability. It doesn't pay as much as you thought it was, but it does pay enough to where you can get a little more stable ground with what you're doing. You will have to continue your search to find it, and then you will get sort of pulled away from the job by life and other forces. So you'll have the job for a while. King of Swords is going to be there a while. You definitely have this unstable job for a while. You make enough to where you're a little more comfortable and you're a little more stable on your life. And then life sort of pulls you away from this into something else. So it seems that you have something else in store, other than this job is not going to be long term. In other words, it's not going to be like a career, like you're going to be there for the rest of your life, or you're going to be there for the next 10 years or something like that. But you do get something. You are going to keep having to search. I know you're doing several different searches for different jobs. Your searches will pan out, and you'll have something, and then something more important comes along and sort of sweeps you off your feet, as per the card. So good luck with the job hunting, LS. And good luck with the relationship, and I hope everything works out for you. And it seems like that things will be improving not only on the job front, but the relationship front as well. So good luck with all that. If you have if you want a reading of your own, please email me at the email address in the description of this video. Thank you for watching.